We live in a culture that glorifies success, that glorifies um, fame, um, mostly fame. And we are not prepared to live an ordinary life. We want something that is newsworthy. Well, I do. Something that's spoken about a lot. We want something that's worthy of awards and accolades and and plenty of appreciation from the public. High ratings. I do. So it's we are afraid to settle for an ordinary, mediocre, humble, small, dark existence. And we want something great. I do. So this is such a clever way for the ego to avoid humiliation. Because what's the opposite of, claps and cheering and hurrah and like you're awesome? That's here. And right at the opposite end of the spectrum is shame, humiliation, being put down. We want to avoid this at all cost for this. And we think that, oh, if I look better, if I have more money, if I do, more interesting things, and if I, save the world, if I am whatever your ideal is, even spiritual ideal, more compassionate, more loving, and all of that, and we hope that in achieving that ideal, we can avoid this mediocre, humble, dark, small existence. I think that if we can make friends with this, then this becomes meaningless. It becomes unimportant and doesn't even when we get here, if we haven't embraced this, then this will seem meaningless, and we will not be able to appreciate or be open to it, because how does it matter if 10,000 people are cheering you on, but deep inside you're still afraid somehow that you're worthless? I think self-worth has nothing to do with fame and yeah. I mean, I'm beginning to realize that. So here's to mediocrity. We reject that, right? We want to be published authors. I do. We want to be incredibly famous, and but I mean, I think in the dark shadows, that's where our little self, the one that's not the who you are when no one's looking. A friend of mine put that together for me. And who are you when no one is looking? Like, what do you do that makes you happy? And it can be something so small, like when I was a kid, I used to play with tadpoles. I used to collect them from the leftover monsoon water, stagnant water, and I would collect them in little bags and put them in my fishing bowl and fish bowl. Um, and it was nobody was giving me a prize or award for that, and there was nothing. There was no, best tadpole catcher prize, but it made me so happy, and I was probably dirty doing that activity, and but it filled my heart so completely that I didn't need any any reward from an external source to make me feel good about myself. It was a complete experience, complete in itself. So, yeah, I think that embracing ordinariness is just as worthy a pursuit, if not more worthy, than aiming for the big guns, like aiming high. So, bless your ordinary, simple soul. Peace.